Oh my God, he
Yo.
got his backbone.
He almost got T-boned in the corner.
Nah, don't do it, bro.
I'm recording this for insurance purposes. So when someone hit him, it's like his fault. Oh!
Yo.
Yo.
He's actually autistic.
Some people should not have licenses. And look at him, he's looking at him like, what the fuck is up with this? Autistic. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the day before Christmas Eve. You know what? I should just have a phone recording video just 24/7. The shit that we see is insane. Like what Derek and I saw this morning, we were driving to the spot in Queens. First service call of the day, right? And we're on like Guy Brewer. And right past like the train trestle, which I believe is Long Island Railroad. Yeah, it's Long Island Railroad. There's no subway over there. And there's a car, right? And there's like a telephone pole, and then there's like a tree, and then there's a car parked like on the dirt, right? And I'm like, how did he fit in there? And then when we pull around it, sure enough, the tree grew around the front of the car.
Touching the hood.
Yep.
Everything.
Actually, the car got his shit pushed back, right? And it looks like he slammed right into the tree, and then his back end kicked in. You'd have to see it to believe it. You really would. Anyway, back to business. We're on our way to Baldwin, South Baldwin. All right? It's like South Merrick, but not Merrick, obviously, right? We have a new residential client that got recommended to us by someone. I didn't catch the name, but we're going to get that when we head over there. But they have the ultimate in wall hung junk. They literally have the ultimate in wall hung junk. You got it. You guessed it right, folks. The Baxi Luna 3. If you thought that the first time I said the ultimate in wall hung junk, you won. You won a prize. Like imagine that with a tree right in front of it. Right in front of that thing, right? And the hood pushed back. That's what it was like. People think they can park anywhere. There needs to be enforcement of vehicular traffic laws here. I don't get it. But we're going to this job right now. She called about, Dua. Oh, you know you do it too. Anyway, this lady called about 20 minutes ago. And she said, I got recommended by a friend, and I have a Baxi Luna 3. And I got space heating, I got heat, but I ain't got no hot water. And I'm like, you're about to have a lot less money in your pocket too. Right? So what I told her was like, listen, I don't know what we could do for you, but we can come out there. The trip charge in the first hour is $340. We stock no parts for Baxi, none whatsoever. And tech support does not exist, right? Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I did. I called Baxi on the way to the job, right? And I'm going to show you and prove to you in a second, right? There it is, Baxi. I called them, spent a minute, left them a voicemail, and they will not call back because there's no such thing as Baxi tech support because there's no one manning the phones. No one. And not to mention, they're full of shit. Look at this. All right. By the way, they're in Utica with no address. What does that tell you? Well, check this out, guys. I'm going to keep it real, right?
Thank you for calling Baxi North America. At this time, our offices are closed. Our normal business hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday, Eastern Time. If you are a contractor and like to leave a voicemail for technical support, please press 1 and leave your name, number, the best time for a callback, along with the model number and serial number of the boiler.
Yeah, bullshit. They ain't calling anyone back because they don't exist. And if you look, even their Twitter, right? They haven't never posted anything. Baxi is full of shit, and they really should be, like, shut down. Right? And it happens to be every time around Christmas is when I need to call them for a customer, and it just... You might as well play Powerball and think you're going to win because you're better off winning Powerball than actually getting Baxi tech support on the phone. Facts. Just like calling slant fin for a Bobcat. Right? You got a slant fin boiler, like a Bobcat, or one of those other high efficiency boilers. Listen, I can fix a Galaxy and a Century, not a big deal, right? We could fix those, we can get parts for it. But as far as one of their condensing boilers, forget about it, right? A company only bought their hydronic heating, baseboard line. That's it. The slant fin, number 30 and all the other good stuff. But anyway, we're right down the block. We're heading, about 6 or 7 blocks on the right-hand side. It was installed after Hurricane Sandy in 2012, 2013. And we're about to give her some good news. All right, we're going to give it right up to Keister. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. No bueno. It sucks. Yeah, and listen, there's no easy way to get to that flow sensor on the Baxi, and I said, listen, right now you have space heating. I have to disturb space heating to try to get more access to the flow sensor to hopefully just maybe unstick the turbine that's in there. And if it doesn't go back together or leaks develop, now you have no space heating and no domestic hot water. I was like, so what would you like to do? Like, at the end of the day, you're replacing this thing. We could lollygag on the way there, but at the end of the day, you're replacing it. So I gave him a price to replace it. Oh, look, it's home serve. It's home serve. Think he follows Mikey Pipes? He does. He smiles. He has a smile on his face like, yeah, that's pipe. That's pipe. That's right. That's right. He's smiling. He knows. Respect for the pipe. Respect for the pipe. Anyway, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. Hope you have a great time spending it with your family. We out.